Take a moment and congratulate Coach Reed and his team and his staff. I know they're very disappointed right now, but they had a tremendous year. They were a very tough opponent. We had utmost respect for all year long. They had great players that really competed, and we're fortunate that we were able to be the better team tonight. I thought our guys did an unbelievable job of locking in and focus on what we wanted to do. We defended very well. We didn't have to give a ton of help, which allowed us to guard the three-point line much better than we had in the past against them. And we really shared the ball offensively. We made winning plays. I mean, you get 23 assists on what, 34 baskets is 25 turnovers. To me, that was the difference offensively. So we got good shots almost every time down because we were very unselfish. I mean, at one-point games, certainly it's really more of a tie. I do think the best way to come out of the halftime with the emotion is to go in with it. And so I'd rather been up one than down one. But at the same time, 1 point is nothing against a team like this. And we knew we had to make a couple adjustments and come back out and kind of set the tone at the beginning of the game, the beginning of the second half. And I thought we really did a good job offensively. We attacked the paint and put them on their heels and were able to get some stops. Defensively forced them to take some tough twos, which allowed us to put together a little bit of a run. Oh, no, not at all. We've been playing, most of the year we've been playing 11 or 12 guys most games. We have a very talented roster. We have guys that have had to play in big situations before. Unfortunately, Nana had to miss a game at the end of the year against Navy, who finished fourth, and we had a great game that day without him. So I have the utmost faith that we were going to be able to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish. DJ came in and fought, and he got 2 fouls, and Sestina came in and fought and made some plays, made it tough on him to score, and we executed offensively. Zach made a couple huge plays there down the end of the half. Steven got a big layup. Next thing you know, it's tied. 5 points is nothing. I think these guys have understand that 5 points at any point is nothing. We've been down a lot bigger holes than that, and many times throughout the year and found a way. Oh, yeah, they have all year. Like I said, we've got a talented group of guys. The best part about them is all they cared about was winning. They wanted to win, and so they were willing to do whatever we asked them to do to win games. And that's why we got to the point where we won the regular season, and that's why we were able to win these 3 games tonight. I mean, different guys that have stepped up throughout the tournament and make plays for us, and they all rose to the occasion.
Yeah, we got off to a great start. A point that sticks out to me is I think we were about to take the ball in, and I just made eye contact with Nah. He looked back at me, and I mean, no words were exchanged, but we knew it was time to go, and I think we got 7 points right off the bat. Got us up by 8. They had to call a quick timeout, which was huge for us, and then we kept going from there. Kimball hit some huge threes, made some big plays for us. That lead really got us comfortable in the second half and was huge for us.
Telepathy or what?
Yeah, I mean,
Did you feel that too?
I mean, yeah, I mean, the last game against Navy, I mean, we were on the bench with 2 fouls in the first half, and, I said, it's time to go in the second half, and, he agreed with me, and we came out, and, I mean, that's what we did in the second half of Navy, and, second half of this game, I don't know, somehow I looked at him, he looked at me. I kind of gave him that same look, like, it's time to go, and it just took off from there.
It's a great feeling. It's something you can't really describe. I don't know. We know we're good players, and I think in the first half we let them off the hook a couple plays. I didn't think I was being aggressive enough, and I told the guys that, and they had my back with that. Me and Nana know, we're a talented big man group, both games were close, and we had just dug ourselves in holes early. But we had confidence that we knew we were the best team in this league if we played how we play, and I didn't think we had played how we played until the second half really tonight, and we showed we were a better team. It was unbelievable. I think I was walking down to the gym, and there was probably like 500 students waiting in line before I even got here, so it was crazy. They gave us great energy, and anytime you go on a run like that, and have the students behind you, it makes it feel like, for the other team, I'm sure, it makes it feel like they can never come back. So it was awesome. I'm not sure. I think I was trying to. I wasn't trying to force anything early. I know I'd be key on their scouting report. I know I forced a couple passes to Nana in the side where I turned it over. So I was being more passive than usual. I don't know why, but I'm glad we fixed it in the second half.
Yeah, and I mean that comes from my teammates and the coaches. Coach Griffin, he kept preaching. He's like, just if you're open and you feel it, pull it. So yeah, and so I don't know if I was quite as reckless as he was, but it really comes from my teammates just trusting me and kicking it to me when they get two on them and I just play in the flow and put it up when I think it should go up.
So John,
I mean, because with having these two guys inside, they're probably the two best players in the league, arguably.
Yeah.
And if I'm shooting the ball well and Steven's a threat and other guys are relocating and ready to shoot, it makes it a lot easier on them and it makes us tough to guard as a unit. Yeah. And I mean that's just a product of my teammates giving me confidence. Against Navy, one of the guys who was guarding me, I watched the shot again, and one of the guys who was guarding me was so focused in on Nana on the post, and Nana being a willing passer skipped it over to me, and all I had to do was step in and shoot it. He's doing the hard job. So, it's the guys around me who made me better. And
it was just I think more urgency. We knew the moment. We knew it was 20 minutes. I mean, if you think about it, 20 minutes isn't that long. So, just play hard for 20 minutes on defense and on offense, and. We were able to string down some stops, and we were able to get some buckets on offense too, which helped. Oh yeah, he's a good player. I mean, all year, every matchup we've had, I mean, it's been pretty much back and forth. But I'm glad I got the win this time. Both times he got the win. I mean, that's really what matters at the end of the day. It's not really who scored more points or got more in a certain statistic category or anything. It's just about who got the win. So. I think if it really comes down to it, I'm happy that I got the win tonight.
Is this your best win against him? Is he most satisfied with this?
Oh, of course. It's good that we have one more year. Definitely, but I mean, it's just year in and year out. You got to work hard and work towards it. You really can't do much more than that. Just try your best every year, and if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you get it, it's great.
You need to ask the guy behind you. We haven't had a discussion about that, but I'm sure we'll all get together. We'll practice obviously, and we'll get together as a group, and hopefully some people in the community will be able to come and join us and figure out where we're going, when we're playing, and who that's against. But until then, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm not going to worry about a whole lot between now and that time.
Nate, when you were
I'd be lying if I never looked at it. I don't tell them I'm looking at it. We're all human.
you have a good RPI.
I think that's certainly possible, but the reality is whoever we play is going to be really, really good, and we're going to have to be better again than we were today. We think we've set kind of the baseline of what we need to be doing going forward, and but again, we'll worry about that on Sunday. I'm going to enjoy it for a little while. Start worrying about how we're going to guard the 6'10" guy and the 6'5" shooter. We can figure that out later.
Yeah, no question. I mean, he's done it before. He's won championships. He's an 1,000-point scorer. He's played in the exact same league, in the exact same gym, so he knows what it takes to get it done. And he's on us a lot. He's on me a lot. And, whenever I get frustrated with him or I think he's talking to me too much, I just keep it in mind that, he has my best interest at heart. He wants to win. And definitely him being a player here and being a very good player at that, definitely makes it more.
Well, I think he's got a good personality to balance with mine. He's a little more fiery than I am. I think they would agree at times. He's a little more, not necessarily intense. He wears it more on his sleeve than I do. But he'd done a great job in the profession after he finished playing. I mean, he went and worked with the Pacers and got a lot of great experience there. He worked at Ryder and got a lot of great experience there. And I felt like he would be able to do a good job and help us do what we want to do. And tonight's an example of how that worked.
Yeah, sure. It's gotten better every year, I think. That's just me working hard in the off season, and getting more opportunities as older players ahead of me are seniors and graduating. So, I'm glad of the progress we made, and I'm looking to get even better than I am.